All right, so I want to give you just a breakdown of what we're doing for Easter here at Mission. Kind of an overview of everything, and hopefully that helps you guys out. So today is Wednesday, the Wednesday before Easter. So we've got just a couple of days left, and it will be Easter. So just wanted to give a breakdown tech-wise what we're doing, and go from there. So we'll start at front of house. So I'm at the front of house console here, which is a Yamaha CL5. Not doing anything super crazy with it. We do run a Wave server with it, so running some processing there, side compression, individual channels, stuff like that. So yeah, nothing super crazy there. We're running probably, if I were to guess, 47 to 50 channels, somewhere right around there. So basically that's broken down into a full band, drums, electric, acoustic, keys, bass, and then tracks, and then vocals, choir mic, computers, the pastor's mic. Obviously then there's reverbs and effects and stuff like that. So one thing we're doing that's a little new this year is I am programming scenes for our music. So typically we don't run scenes here. We just mix it all live. But we have got lots of music, lots of different people leading different songs. So it's not the same person leading. So basically I'm recalling scenes, and what basically that's doing is some minor fader changes, but mostly changes the pan. So if they're not leading a song, we're panning their vocals left to right, not hard all the way, but just a little bit to open up some space there, and then center the lead vocal, and then changing some effects routings for the lead vocal or backup vocals. That's probably the biggest thing that the scenes are doing. Again, they're doing some fader movements from song to song, depending on how the song starts, things like that. The service is starting with a spoken word, so it's got 3 talking head mics. So scene 1 is actually walk in, so just faders are down, Pro Presenter channel is up, and then scene 2 will be the spoken word. So basically it just brings up the band a little bit, not full volume, just a little bit, because the band will be playing while they're speaking, and then brings up the 3 spoken word mics, and then transitions to the song. So next scene it will drop those mics down, brings up the band, brings up the vocal mics, and then it's mixing after that. So yeah, nothing crazy as far as like automation, other than a couple stuff that I've talked about before, of like the pastor's mic going up automatically. Pro Presenter will not go up automatically because we're not playing a video, so it's just gonna stay down, and if we're playing music, whatever, I'll just manually bring that up. We'll be running waves, mostly just recalling snapshots for pitch control. That gets triggered from Pro Presenter. So I did a couple of videos back on automation, which talked about how we trigger that on waves and all that stuff. So if you got questions about that, go check that video out. Yeah, so that's typically I have waves on this computer. I keep saying I'm going to talk about RKVM. Probably in the next video, after we get through Easter, I'll do that video on our KVM system. So we can basically access any of our computers from just about any monitor that you see. So right now I've got tracks pulled up. This is a new Mac Mini that I just did a video on last week on unboxing that Mac Mini M4, replacing an old Mac Pro computer. So that's this screen now, but simple keystroke command on a keyboard gives us access to basically any computer on our production KVM network. So depending on the song, I may be looking at tracks I may be looking at waves. I have a monitor over here with Smart, just off the screen here. I may switch that monitor maybe to waves or to tracks. It's going to change throughout the show, depending on what I want to see and when. So one thing I didn't mention on my scenes, so I'm running a Stream Deck here, and that's how I'm recalling my snapshots. So I could just hit the recall button on the CL5. It's in a little odd spot for me, comfortably. There's other buttons around it, so I didn't want to accidentally hit a different button, or I meant to go up and I went down and hit recall, all those things. So I just have a next and a back button, which is these bottom two buttons here. That's just sitting on the CL5 off to the side, so I can quickly just hit that and it will just go. I don't have to like hit the next scene and then recall or anything like that. It just will go. So that's done through Companion, which I did a video on that as well. So yeah, so that lives on our Companion network, and yeah, really simple with that, hooking that up. So that's about it for audio. We'll head over to lighting and I'll show you a little bit of lighting. So lighting wise, we're building different scenes on LightKey. So we use LightKey for our lights here. That's going to get triggered as far as the music portions. That will all get triggered over MIDI from playback. So we're a song and a half done now. We hope to be done hopefully with programming today. Worst case tomorrow, but it should be today. Basically just running, getting all those cues put in, and then once they're all put in, then we'll link it to our playback computer, and then put in all those MIDI cues on playback, and then it will just fire off the songs. So outside of the songs, we'll have buttons to recall for the message. That might be it. I don't think we're playing a video. We don't have any videos we're playing, so we'll just manually just tap that, and then it will change the lights manually whenever we push that button. House lights will probably also be triggered from playback through here, but we do have a Stream Deck here that shows, or that has our house lights that we can manually trigger. So check out that video also. That video a while back on our Philips Hue bulbs, or what is in our light fixtures. So linking all that, syncing all that stuff up. So yeah, if I switch over to ProPresenter here, ProPresenter is not really doing anything crazy. It's probably actually doing less than a normal weekend service, actually, because it's not triggering lights. We normally trigger lights from ProPresenter. We are still going to do the pitch control, maybe house lights and some looks and stuff, but nothing too crazy going on with ProPresenter. Yeah, actually really low key in my opinion on the use of ProPresenter as far as like triggering things and automation and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's about it. Let me take a look at some other computers here just in case I missed something. So this is our Waves computer. Talked about that a little bit already, so nothing too crazy going on with that. Let's see here, turn on ProPresenter. Yeah, that's about all we got going on. So we're excited. We're pumped. A couple days. We'll do Good Friday and then Easter following that. So we're adding a sunrise service for our Easter schedule on Sunday morning. Other than that, our services are as normal. We will be doing overflow. So our kids space is a large room that seats about 200 or so, maybe 250. And so that we'll be piping over the live stream feed and then audio as well. So audio will be mixed from Pro Tools down in our studio, so not front of house feed. And yeah, I think that's all I can think of. So good luck to all you guys. hopefully everything is going well for you. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. And I'm praying that you guys have an awesome Easter. So until next time, make sure you like and subscribe this video, and we'll be kicking off more videos. See ya.